It's December 22nd, 2018. I'm here in Denmark, and so doing a long haul tour on the bike, you of course need to know how to get from A to B. So in doing that, I used the Garmin Edge 1000 GPS to navigate me, to get me from all the way through Africa to the top of Europe. It costs about £400 for the whole bundle I got, so it's a bit expensive, but I think it's worth it if you're doing a long trip. You need good navigation to get you, where you want to go. I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to spend that money, so they end up maybe downloading the app Maps.me, which is free, which I did also have, which is also good to rely on. So if you're going to do a trip, definitely get Maps.me, the app. It's free, and you can download maps all over the world. And it's good navigation as well. And if you want to track your route, I guess you can use Strava. I've never used that, but I know some people who do Maps.me and Strava. The only downside with that, because I thought about doing that, but it's just making sure your phone's always charged, so you never know, right? So that's why I like to have the Garmin GPS. It's good, I think, to also have two maps to rely on to figure out how to get to places, because sometimes I gotta admit, like the Garmin through Africa, it routed me in direct, most direct ways, but I don't know, sometimes in Europe towards the end there I was like, what are you doing? And I just pretty much self-directed myself, because it would just take me off into Timbuktu, and I would be like, no, this is not. So sometimes the navigation kind of was weird, to be honest, but I was wondering if that was just over time, because I noticed too the battery life on the Garmin Edge lessened. So I think through Africa it would be I could easily just ride for the day and I wouldn't have to charge it, but in the end there I was constantly having to charge it every couple hours, which is annoying. But like anything, things wear down over time, so what can you do? But I do think that the Garmin Edge is a good item to get, definitely, for this. It's always good to have multiple sources of information, and you can download the maps for free online. Just OpenStreetMap, I think it is, something like that. Open Map Street Source, whatever. It's on there. So yeah, Garmin GPS is how I got around. And I'll also talk about another Garmin item I got is the InReach. So again, not cheap. I think this costs around $500. I don't even know. But then you also got to get a subscription, which costs another $500, whatever you get. I don't know. I got the recreational one. So basically, the reason why I got this is being off in wherever I was, there's always the risk something bad can happen, right? So if I'm out in the sticks and something bad happened and I needed immediate help, there's an SOS on this thing, and you'll get, you're immediately speaking with someone, or not speaking, but just, in contact with someone. I don't know where they are, probably in the States somewhere, I don't even know, but to get you help. So I was kind of worried. You never know. There are a few crazies in the world, so there's always that risk of, being kidnapped or whatever, or just say there's a major crash and you're there stranded, you can use this and get some help, or and it was also nice because with my plan I was on recreation, so I had 40 messages a month I could send and then write whatever I wanted. But it's like Twitter, you have a maximum you can write of characters, but there's 3 preset messages, so I could always every day check in and just say, my one that I used was like, I'm okay, end of day ride, I'm okay, end of day riding. So just to notify people back home, wherever you want to notify that you're okay and all is well, and it tracks you, so you can send whoever you want to, and they'll know exactly where you are every minute of your trip. So it's good for people who are back home. Gives them peace of mind that they know, that they knew I was still in one piece. And you know, and it could just, it's easy, because like I say, I'm not always, Wi-Fi is not everywhere in the world, so if I ever wanted to quickly send a message to whoever, I could use this. And like I say, it's good for safety purposes as well. So yeah, I mean, it's good. These items are expensive, but like I say, I think they're worth it on trips like these, because you never know what can go wrong, and better safe than sorry is what I say. But yeah, so Garmin GPS, very good, and the Garmin InReach, also very good. Expensive, but I think both worth it. So if you're doing something like this, definitely I think you should get it.